This is your moment. This is your moment in time. This is your moment. This is your moment.
Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for January 19th until 25th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Cancer. Alright. You are running away from a fire sign. Okay. I just feel like there are some financial, or there are some financial aspects, responsibilities, or there are some financial contingencies that the two of you have to make and have to pull through. That's why you're trying to stay in this whole situation. But then you feel like even though that this person seems to be like a part of your past life, you feel like this is more of a karmic soulmate than a karmic soulmate itself. And you also need to be a little bit more careful because this person, right before you step out of the relationship and right before you step out of the door, they already have some other plans. Okay? So while you're working and working and working, let's say that if you're working, but they're just pretty much concentrated in whatever it is that they can benefit from or what they can, do for themselves. So most likely that they're not really contributing to the relationship or to the bills or whatsoever, and it seems like you are just intentionally walling yourself up. And this is where the rift is coming from, that you feel like you feel so alone and you are the only one who is so into this relationship, and to the extent that you've already reached up to your limit of patience, and you just want to set some boundaries until that you can fully, move on with yourself, and you can fully move on on your own. Now, there will be some changes, and I feel like you will also be going through a big transition starting this week until for the next 21 days, hopefully not 21 weeks. And you're afraid of what's going to happen next, but you know that there are some friends that you can contact to, there are some people that you can count on, and I feel like you will be contacting them just to go through this, and just to make just to like let's say, like, stay there for a little while, until that you can find a place of your own. And there's a part of you that just doesn't want, it's like you can't even stay in that place, not even for an hour. So I feel like this is the week that you will be moving away, or that you'll be moving on, and that you're also planning to travel within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. Because if you cannot really find the right, let's say, right job or right place or right apartment to wherever you are, you're also ready to move to a new city. So these are all under considerations. You're still planning, and you don't know what's going to happen next, but one thing's for sure is that you really want to step out of this. All right? Now, the thing here is some of you also are facing some temptations and facing some other, like other sources. Okay? Especially that there's also somebody from the past that will be coming back into your life, and this is somebody that you're still keeping in touch with, just in case that this whole relationship is not really going to work out. There's someone that you keep on contacting, talking, exchanging correspondences, more likely something to fall back on. And you will also be letting them know about your plans. And this is where, everything is going to be coming out in the surface. And this other person will also figure out your plans. So you will also be surprised that they have been like contemplating on this idea or plan for such a long period of time, and they're not going to be stopping you. And in fact, that they just want to go back to their family for a little while until that all of you needs to settle whatever it is that you need to settle. So even though that you are the one who wants to make all these changes and you want to, like have a brand new life and let your partner just see what they're going to do next, if ever that you're going to be going away, you're not going to be getting what you want, because you want your partner to value you, to treasure you, and to at least stop you or chase you, at least try to say, let's work it out. But then you're not going to be hearing that from them. So in the end, you're the one who will be falling apart, and that will also be hurt so bad. Now, there will also be a part of you that doesn't want to push through with this, because you've been like planning and planning and planning, about this whole change and about this whole thing and whole situation. And now that it's finally here, it's finally, it's going to be there sitting in front of your face. You feel like you're not yet ready for this. You don't want to give up. You still want to keep on trying, and you don't want to lose your partner. But then you feel like, will it get better? Or will it be still the same? Or will you still be holding on to something that it doesn't even exist? So you will be having a lot of questionings, and I feel like, with what the cards are trying to advise you right now, try to find yourself. Whatever it is that you really want, and what is it that you really want to achieve, attain, and where do you really see yourself in this relationship or without this relationship? Because I feel like you're just having that, feeling of emptiness, but you don't really want to lose this one. But then, as what you're showing to your partner, the detachment, the silent treatment, you not really discussing the problems, or not, whenever you can't really get what you want, you walk away or you throw some tantrums or something like that. It just keeps the other person away from you, little by little. So now that this is not what you really want, and then you're going to be changing your mind that no, I there's a part of me that still wants to hold on and still believe that this could still push through and go through. But how? Of course, I'm too proud to say that I don't really want to go. I just want you to chase me. So there will be some talks that the two of you have to face and have to make. And it seems like you will be surprised with the grievances that your partner has been keeping from you for such a long period of time, because you don't really discuss your problems, especially you that you're not really that open. It's so hard for you to open up, not unless that's someone who can control you, and someone who will have some power over you, and they can just really crack you up. So that is going to be the main problem here, okay? Your main thing here is you have to learn how to communicate. Do not let the other person feel being left out by not really talking about your feelings, your problems, your issues. And even though that you are, sometimes you do voice out whatever that is wrong with them, but you actually sometimes voice out your issues in a condescending manner. And of course, that your partner is also very sensitive. So it takes two to tango. Okay, but when it comes to your finances and to your work issues right now, it seems like things are gonna be a little bit more faster, progressive. There will be some developments. In fact, that if you are looking for a new job, within the next 3 weeks, you will be receiving calls from 3 companies, and it's already, the options will be right in front of you. It's already up to you to choose which one will be suiting you best, or which one will be better for you. Now, if you're currently employed, you will be asking for a transfer of department, or you'll be asking for a transfer of branch. Even though that this is going to take some time, to process, because it seems like the process will be like a new hire, or, the transfer will take some time. So more or less, it's going to be like a month and a half, or max of 3 months. And So obviously, if you want to stay with your friends at this point, if this is what you really want, then you have to think long and hard again. Because 3 months staying with somebody or crashing into someone else's place will be too much. Okay? Otherwise, if you can really work it out, or if if your partner will be walking away or will be leaving your place, then I feel like you can have it for yourself. But if you still believe that this is still worth it, then I feel like the two of you needs to do some more activities together and travel, or at least try to renew your bonding. Because there's a part of you, both of you have already lost the spark because of some attitude problems or some behavioral issues in the past. Insecurities as well. And I feel like there are also some pressures from outside resources, especially like family. All right? So anyway, that's it for you for this week, Cancer. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.